allow.
Are you allowed?
Probably.
It should be me though.
Let me just stop my broadcast for a minute.
I'm not sure whether Clay is. That's it. Yeah, he can hear us.
He could hear us.
Yep, he can now. Sorted. Cheers, Clay. So all that bad stuff that we were talking about, it's not recorded, so it's all good.
Oh, is that from where we were just slagging off Clay?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, okay, cool.
He won't know about it. Also, has been disqualified for blocking the pit lane.
I think he was coming. I think he was behind Curly. Curly's obviously having issues. By the looks of things, because he was stuck behind Curly, and Curly was going really slow. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. Obviously, that's something that we may need to look at post-session, but
Yep.
nothing we can do right now.
Curly's still in the pit.
Yeah, so he was coming into the pit lane, but he was extremely slow. And obviously also got caught out behind him.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one, that. It's a shame for Osso, really, but
So
we're going to lose 4 of the 16 drivers.
So there's going to be 12 in Q2. I'm going to lose 2 to go into Q3. Gold has gone there with you with 33.70.
Mega lap there from Gould, to be fair.
So
like I said, he's shown some real improvement recently.
There's only 2 drivers in the 33s. So we've got an outlap of Bloomster. Why is Bloomster going out again? All they need to do is set one time. And Curly's got wheel issues. And Kane off track, giving room to the drivers. Who else have we got? Housy's out on the lap. No, he's not. All the drivers need to do really is just go back to the pits and retire.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. With obviously Gainful, also myself and Luke all retiring from the session. That will obviously we ain't set laps either, so we're going to be out.
Yep.
So yeah, if they wanted an early finish to Q1, then that's all they've got to do.
Who else have we got? Everyone's in the pits. It's Housey. Housey's in the pits. Bloom he's pushing. He's got his battery on, so he's looking to go quicker. Obviously, it's raining Q3. They're not going to need the soft, so they're just using them up. Hopefully it's not a wet race all the way through. Hopefully there's a little bit of dry. Get some good racing.
That would be nice. Curly is on an outlap now.
Bloomer's 3/10 up. So we've just done a purple sector 2. Wet race for the first 10.
Above. That'll put him above Halsey at the moment.
Yeah, not much improvement today. It's 5/6.
Quite a big spread at the moment, but
yeah.
hopefully that will decrease as we go on.
And he crossed the line, so he's only a 10th up. So we lost a little bit of time in sector 3. It's weird to see all the different ways through the turn 1. Different drivers take different ways through the turn 1. Some go wide, some go quite tight. We've got Kane. Kane improved a little bit, gone P7. Let's have a look at Curly. Curly's actually all happy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
On the hairpin.
Let's see what Curly Whirly can do.
He's just coming through sector 2. It's a 103.5. He's going to be round about Halsey, I would say. High 34s.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And then she has a super sector 3.
Battery left to use as well.
He has, yeah. He's got, there you go. So he's a 35-1. He did cross the line with some green bar left though, which is unusual.
Usually, of course, you keep it a medium, you've got more to use, isn't
Yeah.
Which is what he'd done. I just don't think he used as much battery throughout the rest of the lap that he probably could have.
No. So Kane's bit. So everyone is now in the pits or retired, apart from Curly.
Curly left come in. No one else is going to bother to settle out.
No point.
Perfect
56 seconds left.
Me to go and get another beer.
Crack on. As Curly comes round slowly, jump back into the pits. There we go, that's Curly back in the pits. The session's over. Gould taking the top step for this Q1. So Clay setting a 34 flat on his first lap and retiring, and has kept him up there in P3. There we go. So we've got a penalty there for Curly for the incident with Osso. Well, there is your results. So we'll have 12. We'll have 12 drivers in Q3. 2. Could be interesting. Who will we lose? Q2. Here we go. And it's still dry, although it is a little bit cloudy. There's a big black cloud hovering over the pit lane. Oh. Luckman's still there. And Luke. Well, that's interesting. So maybe this time we'll lose. We've got 14. So we'll be losing Luckman and Luke. And 2 others. Hopefully it's not a Haas. Hopefully Wab and Wookie can find a way to give them a good time. As Luke has retired. Because you didn't set a time, but you didn't DNF. So they put you through, I think. No idea.
Well, that is stupid.
Gameful's gone.
You're right, to drop another room.
Yeah, I'm going now. There you go, invitation sent. Hopefully Gameful can get back in.
That makes absolutely 0 sense.
You didn't set a time, and yet they've put you through.
Yeah, pretty stupid, isn't it?
I think because you didn't crash out, the others did. The game's put you back in.
Yeah, I'm not going to crash out on purpose, it's not me.
You doing an outlap? He's doing an outlap. So Housie is on a lap. Ooh, so I was on board then of the year. Clay just coming around the big right-hander. First one to get a time on the board again. That's a 34-1. So Kane 34-4, Housie 34-8. Moving down the back straight, where's Riker? Riker's coming across the line. 34 flat, goes to the top. Ferrari of Chip goes P3. McLaren Bloomster goes 7th. And Wab goes P6. Then we've got coming around there, we've got Woburn, who's going to be 34s. There you go, 35.4 for Woburn. Track temperature must have gone up, down, because the times have gone up.
Yes, some of them are using a scrub set, but I'm not sure why they're doing that.
33.6 for James Brown. And what else have we got? Gould in the pits, Curly. He's just coming round the long right hand there. He's going to be a 35 as well, I would guess. There he goes, 35.3. Clear use scrubs. I think we don't know it's going to be a wet Q3, do we? I think we just, it could be a dry start, so you need to keep something for them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's starting to get cloudy.
It is, yeah. When we started, it was a big black cloud over the pit lane. So first run's done. One driver in the 33s. Gould and Wookie. Clay says Q3 is all dry. Yeah, Gould and Wookie are just going out for the second runs. Everyone else in the pits. Gainful's left the session again.
I'll send him an invite.
We got him. So we've got Wookie, no time on the board yet, so it's his first time lap. Around the hairpin. He should be in play together. .102.5 for sector 2, so that's going to be mid 34s. So above Kane maybe. Comes around the final corner, heads for the line. 33.2. Cracking lap from Wookie. Gould's coming round. 102.5 for Gould as well, so he's going to be up there in the 33s as well. Clay's going back out again. Housy's going back out again. Gould is from the final corner. 33.3, so just not quite enough for Wookie. Where's Clay going down the back straight? Housey.
Bloomster's just got another lap, all it seems.
Let's see if he improves. Currently in the drop zone with Wab. So he's marginally up his Bloom. 200s up. Sector 1. How's he through sector 2? He's nearly 4/10 up, which won't jump him that far, to be fair, jump him one place. Bloom is 3.5/10 up. Curly's wheel disconnected. Bloom's invalidated. Whereas Howsey's gone to P4. Plays a 10.5 up in sector 1. Half a second up sector 2. Play going around the final corner. DRS open, enter the line. He goes P2 behind Lucky. 400s behind Lucky. Good time there from Clay. Chip. He's now on a lap. Wab's decided to do a lap. So Wab and Bloom currently in the drop zones, both out on out laps. Come on, Wab. Bucky's retired. So, wow, 7/10 improvements in the second sector. Comes across the line. Where's he going to end up? P8, 34 flat, just behind Riker. Kane is in the pits, so he could be in danger. Where's Bloom? Bloom's just coming through sector 2. Bloom's improving by 6.5 tenths. That's a 35 flat, so he needs a lot more. Curly could be a risk here unless he's improving. Curly's improving by a couple of tenths. Woburn just starting his lap. Gould's retired. Gould. Kane could be in trouble. There you go. Bloom across the line. Goes P10. So he's just on the cusp. So if Curly improves by 3.5 tenths, which he is, might not be enough. Curly needs a good sector 3 here. Woburn, not even a tenth improving. Curly goes to the line. And that's it. Curly's P11. Two and a half tenths for Woburn. He needs a bit more than that.
What, about 6 tenths?
He does, at least, to take Bloom out. So he might jump Curly. Comes around the final corner. That's P11, so we jump Curly, but Bloom's safe. And that's that.
There between the two.
It is. Well, it's 200s between Bloom and Woburn, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's marginal between Woburn and Bloom, but and 300s between Curly and Woburn.
Very tight
Right,
down there.
close to the bottom end, yeah. As Bloom has retired from the session. There we are. So that is Q2 over and done with. Wookie taking the top seat for Q2, 33.221. Clay not far behind. And this time we will be losing Luke, Luckman, Curly and Woburn. So overall quite a big gap, 1.6 seconds. But the bottom end was quite close. Go on then, who's your pole sitter? Gould, Clay or Wookie?
I think it might be Wookie, but
I'm going Wookie,
very tight.
Clay, Gould.
Yeah, it's very, very tight. See what they've got in the locker.
See what they can unwrap. It's gone very grey, so it might be an idea to get out and do a lap first.
Yeah, there's a lot of cars leaving early, isn't there?
Yeah. Kane and Halsey out. Clay's out. McLaren and Ferrari out. So we've got Kane's the leader of the pack. We've still got Gould and Wookie in the pit. So Wookie's now the only one in the pit.
We'll see if that pays off for him. I think he's obviously hoping for the what do you call it, track evolution, but
Yeah, it's a balance between that and track temps, isn't it? And rain.
yeah, definitely. It does look very, very dark.
Wookie's still isn't it? Oh, he's Wookie's out the pits. There you go. He's waiting for everyone to warm the track up and then go.
We'll see if that pays dividends.
We saw in real life the last one across the line was the fastest. Here comes Kane now to finish his flying lap. 102.6 for this sector 2. 34.4. There we go, and how's he? Clay's up there, 33.2. Wow.
Good lap.
Wow. Clay has rolled the dice.
Very, very good lap.
Bloom's gone in the pits. He must have been validated, maybe, or
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
there's Reich at 102.5, so he's in the 33s as well. Where's he going to be? 35.
Wow.
Wow, that's close with him and Housey.
Yeah, it is.
Gould. I know next one will be Wookie.
Chip sneaked in there with 34.4. Again, it's close between him and
It is
Cook,
Kane.
Kane, Cook, whichever you want to call him.
Here comes Gould. Oh, 32s.
Very good. What's that in comparison to my lap time?
That's
That's a 32.5, so he's only 4 tenths off what I set.
yeah,
On the pole lap on Friday. Good lap.
very good lap. Yeah. So Wookie's coming up to the hairpin. Bloom's going back out of the pits again. James Brown's invalidated. So Wookie comes through sector 2. We're looking at a 102 something. 102.3, that's a good time through sector 2. Come on, Clay, you got it. Push it. It's only 3 tenths. As a Wookie comes round the final corner. Heads to the line. Oh, 33 flat. That's the first run's pretty done. James Brown back in the pit after invalidating Bloom. He's on and out lap, so he's coming round to start that. We'll stay on board with him. Just keeping it in track limit on turn 1. Gets down the long back straight into the braking zone, keeps it nice and neat. There's James Brown's on an outlap as well. Chip's gone out again. 4 minutes left, so we'll start seeing the rest of the drivers coming out. So Bloom goes P5 with a 33.9.
Good lap time from him.
Yeah, it's very good for. He's gone 34.4 for Chip. Not a great session for Ferrari. James Brown invalidated. He's got this last run in, so he's heading down towards the hairpin. So Wookie's on another outlap. Chip is on an in lap. James Brown's on a lap.
Very, very close from them guys, the top three.
It is. I think Wookie might have half a tenth to nip Gould. I don't know. Clay says he hasn't got a 32 in him.
Yeah,
But has he got a 33
Grow
flat?
Grow up, Clay.
As James Brown comes round the final corner, puts himself on the grid of P5, puts Bloom down to P6. 33.6 for him. So the other Ferrari of Chip, he's coming round. Yeah, he's run out of ERS, he's not pushing. Bloom has retired. He's on an outlap, or they're all on an outlap now. Where's Wookie? Wookie's about to start. Gould. So Rob's down in P9, still in the pit, so he's not improving. He's not got a chance to get out now. Coming round to start his lap. So Wookie through sector 2. He's up a tenth and a half. So provisionally that could put him on pole. White is up a tenth and a half in sector 1. Wookie's driving out like he's stolen it. He goes up there, 32.8. So Gould is on the back foot. Watch him, where's Clay? Clay's just coming down the back straight. So Wab's finished in P9. If Kane's invalidated, so Kane will be P10, Wab P9. Clay coming through sector 2. He's improved by 2.5 tenths. That's a 33 flat. So it's tough with Gould. Very close. He's got that little bit more he can give in sector 3. Riker. He's round. Where's Housey? Housey across the line. He was 4 tenths up. Housey goes P4 to 33.5. Clay's coming around the final corner. Where will he go? P2, 32.9. He said he didn't have a 32.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And Gould, 32.8. He goes on the front row on pole by 1,000th of a second.
That's mega.
Wow.
That's mega. Go on, the boy.
Wow, 1,000th of a second. Unbelievable.
That's mega close.
I didn't think that was going to happen. That was good. And then a 10th between Wookie and Clay. I think he ran out of VRS. And then ran out the back Wab and Kane. It didn't go out again. It was good.
Right, I will.
Yeah, you'll advance back into your seat. Go down to your garage, get your team briefing, get your setup done. I'll see you on track.
No team briefing, mate. Just jump straight into it.
Enjoy your race. Good luck.
I'll try my best. Appreciate that.
See you in a bit. And it is raining. So, this could be interesting. What setup do you go for? Here we go. So we're on the grid and the formation has started. So stops, no tyre, everyone is on inters as expected. What's the rain like? Actually not really that bad. Light rain. Light rain for the first 10 minutes. Maybe able to jump onto the hards, like 11 and 12 maybe. See what happens. What lads have got rain setups on. Hopefully there's a nice clean turn one, everyone gets through. Not like in the IRL when there was carnage. So we've got 16 drivers. Clearly rounded up the back. Here they come, everyone lining up on the grid, taking their spots. Sugar free on pole. Haas P2. There we are, all lined up. Cracking view. There's Gould just looking across, make sure the Haas of Wookie is still there. Here we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3, 4, 5, and a pause, and away we go. Wookie gets a much better start on the inside. He's there on the inside, and Wookie taking the lead at turn 1. Gould goes wide, and we've got Clay up into P2. The Alpine up the inside there, keeping it safe. Got a couple of drivers going backwards, but everyone seems to have got through turn 1 relatively easy. Gould's dropped down to P3, Chips P4. Let's just have a quick look at the position change. Yeah, Riker down 1, Housley down 2, Bloom and Wab where they were. Luckman's up to 2 places. Also dropped back a bit, Kane's dropped back 3 places. Wookie out front, Clay behind him, putting the pressure on. As we come to the hairpin for the first time. No DRS because it is a wet race, so it's all going to be on ERS. ERS management and who can do it the best. Down to wings as well. There's a Ferrari making a move, having a quick look. That'll be James Brown looking at Riker. Everyone making it safely through the first lap so far. Don't expect to see anyone in the pits. Oh, as the Ferrari is making a move there on Riker, around the outside, bit of sliding side by side. James Brown going a long way round, Riker's just pushing it back and stepping out Riker. James Brown going a bit wide, squeezes him on the inside, just takes it back and he backs out a little bit. James Brown taking a sensible option. Everyone coming out of the final turn nice and clean. Go back up to the top and it's all nice and steady. So we've got Bloomer going backwards. He had a spin and he's still there. Whoa, we've got a Red Bull Gainful going a bit sideways there. It'll be interesting to see track limits. I know on Friday there was quite a few people with track limits. Osso and Luke are in the same positions as where they started. Everyone on the inters, 1 lap old. We'll keep pulling out 1.2 lead over Clay. Chip stayed within a second off Gould. And Luke and Wooben swapping places. Rain is going slightly lighter, I'd say. Going on board with Chip. Still coming down, still there. Track doesn't look very wet. Leica still managing to keep James Brown behind him as well. Under a little bit of pressure here from from Chip behind him. Keep pushing, got the fastest lap of the race so far. Lookman is up to P8, going a little bit wide there, next at turn 1. Wab sticking to the back of Bloom and 3/10 off the back. Lovely that helicopter view through the S's. Go back up. It's still, Mucky points out, pull out 1.5 seconds now. Gould 2.5 seconds behind Clay. Rain does seem to be easing a little bit still. Gainful up to P11. Changed that a little bit of an incident. He's dropped back because he's down 6 places. Chip picks up his first penalty. That's 3-second penalty for track limits. James Brown still pushing the back of Liger. A bit of a train here, not a DRS train, we haven't got it yet, but I'm sure few spots of rain still, but ARS could be activated in the next few laps. 10 minutes of rain was said. Wab and Gainful's were places, so Wab losing out there and has dropped back. James Brown looking sideways there a little bit. He's lost a lot of traction there. It's now the time to swap tyres. Lost out to Housie. Really struggling on them tyres. The track seems to be drying out and he's got no grip. And Luckman's into the pits. As Luckman decided to go for the hard. Hart won't go to the end, so it will need to be a 2-stop if he goes now. What's he going for? What's he going? He's going mediums. So Luckman has put the mediums on. Luke's put the hards on. So one Strauss hards won't go to the end. 23 laps on the hards is a bit of a push. So we'll keep an eye on that. I would expect Wookie putting the fastest lap of the race in. He's not struggling at the moment. So we've got Kane and Luke on the hards. Luckman on the mediums. Track is... It stopped raining. So now is the time for Wookie to box. DRS enabled. There we go. So it's a dry track. So Clay 2.5 seconds behind. Chip behind. We'll keep an eye on them as they come around now with those tyres. So those lads on the harder compound tyres, the dry tyres, will be putting better lap times in. So that could bring them back into place. Luckman was up into P6 by the time he pitted. Who we got here? Certain places. Gainful. Wab's up to P8. Gainful's had a bit of an issue. These tyres are starting to go. So there is a bit of a gap here. Nearly 3 seconds now Wookie's got on them. He's going around the final corner. Where's he going? He's into the pits. What will he go for? Mediums or hards? Clay is into the pits as well. Gould's into the pits. Chip. And Chip is in as well. How's he? He's now to the pits. Everyone's going to the pits. What's he going for? What's he going for? He's gone hards. He's going to go as long as he can on the hards. Maybe softs at the end. So Wookie comes out. Where will the others line up? So Clay's gone mediums, Gould's gone hards as they come out, and so everyone's still relatively in the positions that they were in. Luckman up to P4 with their mediums, so that early box for him has jumped 2 positions, Chip and Riker. So Clay and Luckman both on mediums. Clay's still 1.7 behind, so he won't have any DRS at the moment. Luke's picked up a penalty. Wab is there on the hard P10 where he was. So a little bit of a wet start to the race. Dried out, now everyone's back roughly where they were. A couple of drivers have made up good positions. File interval, position change, there we go, Luckman up 8. James Brown down 4, Luke up 6. So lap times will start to drop. Clay has made inroads, so now 7/10 behind. So those two pulling away, 5.2 seconds ahead now. And Wookie needs to manage the gap. Clay will have ERS. Here we go, it's open. Go on board with him now. Not close enough here. Less than 1.7 behind. Chip behind him. Luke with the fast lap of the race on the hard. So the hard tyre does seem to be the best tyre. Big gaps emerging now. Riker 2.6 seconds behind. Where's James Brown? James Brown's well back to P12 after being all over the back of Riker. Bloomer there, P9. Not a bad position there for him, being in his maiden race here for CDR. There's Clay half a second behind him now, so DRS open. We've got a yellow flag, we've got Woburn Movement had a spin in the grass. He's back on. We've got quite a few penalties emerging here. James Brown, Kane, Luke, Chip and Luckman's picked one up as well now. Clay is piling the pressure on. Clay with the fastest lap of the race as well, those mediums. He's gone up the inside, made the move up the inside. And he's made it stick. So he's made him move around the outside through the S's. And he's got away with it. So he's now on board with Wookie. Clay's now the one under pressure. He won't have any DRS as we get to the main straight. Drop back a little bit, 9/10 back, 8/10 back. Going around the hairpin. So now, how is he making a move? Oh, there's Luke looking. How's he looking to make a move? I don't like it. Down the inside, lots of luck. Tries to brake later, doesn't have it. Enough room, runs out of road. Sitting on board with Luke. Luke's watching what's going behind. Gonna make a move this side, the switcheroo. Doesn't work, too far back. And Kane's made himself back up to 13. Clay, fastest lap of the race, 38.7. So he pitted lap 4. And Luckman, mediums high as well, 38.6. So lap 10, 12, lap 14 or so, 15, we'll see those mediums going off. As Luckman passes goal, as Bob picks up another penalty. So Wookie is sticking to the back of Clay, so he's still within DRS zone. Sheer 5.5 seconds behind goal, so he's going to struggle with any DRS. I'm not going to catch him. Riker 3.5 behind. Okay, picks up another penalty. Mm, 6.5 seconds off the back of the front runners now. As the front runners go over the line, Clay 37.5, so he's smashing the fastest laps. Mucky just sitting there waiting to pounce. Quite a few penalties starting to arrive now. Oh, another one. Penalties 3, 3, 3, 3, and 6 for Kane. And Luckman actually isn't gaining on these front two. He's going the other way. He lost another second in that lap. So he's hunting down Curly. Keep an eye on that gap as well. See if Curly. Oh! Kane full and Kane swapping places. From also is in DRS. What's happened up the top here? Gould is all over the back of Luckman. Luckman's tyres probably dropping off, and yeah, and Wookie's taking the lead again. So those mediums dropping off slightly. Kane picking another. That's 9 seconds for him. And those mediums do seem to have dropped a little bit. Clay is now out of DRS as well, so that's not good. He's coming back into it. He's just sneaked back into it there. He's looking at Luckman. Oh, she is in. Not quite got the legs. Run out of road again on Riker. Looking for position there. No, still not happening. Clay's got himself back into DRS. Those two pulled at least 7.5 seconds now. Let's have a look at Luke on the back of Housey. So will he have the move up here? Into turn 1, will he have a move? It's just a little bit too far back. We'll start inside. Back up to the front two, and still battling away. Clay just popping himself in and out of the DRS zone. Here we go again, through the S's, lap 13 off 28. As we've got Luke making a move on Housey, no, thinking better of it. Running out of the road. Up now at the front, 1.7 seconds. Mediums are starting to go. So mediums to hards, I would say, and then go to the end. We got. Oh, how's he gonna make a move on Riker? Has he got it? Is he gonna go? No, he just runs out again. Not enough road. Riker's just keeping him behind. Luke is all over the back of him as well. Luke's just piling the pressure on. Gap at the front, 2.3 seconds now. Halfway through, lap 14 of 28. Halfway mark. Lookman not making any roads, still 7.5 seconds behind. Gould still behind Lookman. Lovely helicopter shot into the hairpin. Gould is there. Will Gould have the EOS and DRS 2 past Lookman? Makes it going. Just hasn't got enough in him. Oh, that was a corner cut. As Riker goes. Blooms to the race of his own. James Brown in the Ferrari just plodding around on his own. 3 seconds off the back of Bloomer, 2.5 behind him to Osso. James Brown picking up a penalty. So 70% battery, really he's got to make a move now. Yeah, it's got to go here. Go on, Gould. Just not enough. Kane, fastest lap of the race. Gould's just running out of, he must have high wings, running out of road, not enough speed. Gap at the front now up to nearly 3 seconds. Lookman saving just enough ERS just to keep him at bay. Luke's still sitting behind Housey. Leads on to 4.3. I would guess this would be the time as Luke picks up a penalty. These medium runners will be boxing to do 12 laps on the hard, I would guess. Those mediums will be screaming from Friday's experience. I remember the mediums were struggling after 9 or 10 laps. And we've got Riker and Housey swapping places. Oh no, nearly. And Luke's gone past. So Housey's missed out there and lost out. So tried to make the move on Riker. Went wide, went deep, and then Luke snipped past Housey as well. As Clay does in fact come into the pits, so this will be a switch to the hard tyres. Gold goes past, Luckman goes past. There you go, and hard to the end for Clay. So it's 10 laps to go. And Luckman's in the pits as well. He's gone to the hards. And we've got a lot of cars there in turn 1. Who was that? So Clay has come out just in front of Wab in P7. Half a second behind Housey. Not brought him out in a great place, that, to be fair. He's going to be stuck behind Housey for the first part of this lap. So he'll be losing time. Also picks up a penalty. He'll be losing time behind Housey, which he won't be happy about. Luke's now moved up to P5, still behind Riker. So these hard lap runners now will go to probably lap 14, 15. So another 4 laps. And do a medium run to the end. It's just coming round. Wab coming round. No, that is Wookie's in the pits. So Wookie's gone to the mediums. So 10 laps on the mediums and away he goes. So where's he going to come out? He's got a gap. He's come out into fresh air. If the kick, yeah, he's out in front of the kick, so he's come back behind Gold. And Clay, let it sort itself out. Clay is back from 11 seconds back from the leader, so Wookie's 4 seconds, so the gap is massive. As Chip picks up the penalty for crossing the pit lane exit. So Gould will need to stop again. He's not going to do 22 laps on them hards. Riker will need to stop again at some point. Luke is just behind, closer behind Luke. Doesn't quite make it past Riker. Riker will be struggling on those 12 lap old hards. Play on a brand new fresh hards. Goes into the pits. Wookie will take the lead of the race again. Riker stays out for another lap. Play makes a move down the outside into turn 1 on Riker. Look more fastest lap of the race. So Wab up to P6. We've got Gould in the pits. We've got Bloomer in the pits. Bloomer going on to medium tyres again. And we don't need the 2 sets of compounds because we did actually have it into the start. So that was declared a race. So you don't need to run both sets of tyres. So a medium for him. Which will do him good. James Brown, fastest lap of the race on those mediums. So Clay is now back up into second, but 10 seconds off the back of Wookie. On the harder tyre as well. Riker 13 level tyre, so Luckman could be in a good position here. Wahab is now into the pits. Chip, fastest lap of the race. Well, I'm going for a medium set of tyres, so 8 laps on those mediums. Off he goes. Lead at the front was up to nearly, it is 12 seconds now. Wab comes out into fresh air, no one behind him, not under pressure. P10 Woburn into the pits. Now it's up to P4, 8 laps to go. Ooh, there's an Aston come up the inside, a Luckman. Looking to make a move on Housey. Housey's going round the outside. And he passes him. Luckman on the fresher tyres. Leica's next. Let's see what the penalties are. Penalties, we've got Ship on 13, Kane on 12, Luke on 6, James. Luckman passes Riker. James on 3. Wondering whether these hard runners are going to go to the end or whether James Brown 3-lap hold, so seven laps to go. Got a yellow flag? Nope. So Housey and Osseo have dropped down. Gould has got past Luke. Kane picked up another penalty. Lead at the front now, up to 13.5 seconds. We're just 3 seconds behind Clay. We'll be looking to see if these longer running tyres will be into the pits. Unless they feel they're alright and they're running and they're fine. Housey has got a 10-second penalty for cutting the corner. Mike is going backwards. Oh, it was a bit close. Gould gonna make a move on Riker coming down here. There goes Gould. And Luke just behind. And Chip just behind them. Chip going a little bit wide. Kane's pitching for a set of softs. battling a chip on Luke. Curly on the back, Gainful, not quite close enough. We've got Luke passing Riker. Oh, Luke's been sent wide. Oh, Riker sending Chip off the track as well. I think those 17 up old hearts are struggling. We've got a McLaren in the pit. And there's Luke on 18 lap old hard. He's gone on to softs. He's retired. Luke's car coming out the pit, so hopefully it doesn't cause any issues. As Luke's car just stops on the apex. And track's clear. Lap 25. Looks like Riker is going to the end. Him and Chip are having a little bit of a battle again. So, him and Osso. Who's that? Is that Wooben? Wooben having a little bit of a spin. Yeah, so Osso and Riker both on the tyres they swapped to from when it rained. actually have. Where's the penalties? There you are. Well, Chip's got 16 seconds of penalties, so he ain't gonna be 6 when he's finished. We've got, is that Woburn? Not Woburn. Gainful having a bit of a spin. So what's Luckman got as well? Penalties. Luckman's got 9 seconds. So Gould will be up on the podium. Luckman caught the back of plate. And as Luckman peels off into the pits. Picked out the speed limit sign and quit. Moves Riker up into P4 when he goes across. So final lap, and we'll do some very, time is it now? 46. Now I'm going to knock the interviews on the head because I need to go and grab some food and then watch the race. So I won't be doing live interviews, sorry guys. I want to get in and get settled for the race. And we'll go on with our race leader and race winner as Wookie takes the win across the line, and the Mercedes Kane will come across 1 lap down. He's finished as Clay comes across the line. Brilliant drive there by Clay. Didn't have it in him in the end. He stuck with Wookie as long as he could. But at the tyre change, he went in the opposite strategy. It didn't work. Gould crosses the line in 3rd. Riker coming around the final corner. He will be 4th. And Chip and Wab jumps up into 5th as Chip takes him down. James Brown comes around. Will he be 7th or 6th with Chip's penalties? Field is well spread across. There you go. So wow, so Bloomer jumps to 6th. How was he 7th? And also waits for the 2 Red Bulls. Chip in 9th, James Brown in 10th, Curly 11th, Gainful 12th, there comes Woburn. Woburn comes across the line. Here we go. That finishes off the race. There we have it. There's Wookie on the podium, and Clay and Gould. And Haas on the top on there as well. Not a bad thing. Team Haas all the way. There we go, so fastest lap goes to Gold. He did a 1:35.937, so that award will go to him. And I'll just grab these results. So just 16 finishes, no DNFs, apart from the two admins that called it a day on the last lap. So great race. Sorry guys, there will be no interviews again. I am shutting everything down and going in to watch the real life race. Grab some food. So it has been a pleasure. Thank you for coming. We'll catch you on Tuesday for the F2 race. And next Friday and Sunday for their races. Can't remember what it is, to be fair. Right, that's it for now. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.